sweet. Last time on Hex Grid Heroes, the four approached the power core area of the lower caverns, and upon unraveling the last couple feet, Fort and Brass let everyone know that there was a medium-level radiation emanation coming from the area. Once the wall came down, it was revealed that there were a number of undead Aculians infused with the radioactivity of the power core of the terraforming crew's starship. A battle broke out. Got to break out some combat. 3 rounds have passed. All but one of the quote-unquote mooks has been killed. One of the larger Taskmaster Aculians is hidden themselves within the safety of the power core. And we're going to get into it. And as a production note, Sean will not be able to join us, so I'll be killing his character off while he's not here.
That's harsh.
Yay!
Of course I'm kidding. So yeah, top of...
You'll be killing his character.
Confusion, lesser. Okay, yeah. Round 4. Just to paint the scene, there is a cavern, the entrance of which is filled with the destroyed bodies of Aculians. Fort and Brass, Ludo are both fighting beside you. Koof and some very wounded Normians have fallen back a ways for fear of permadeath, as all of you have armor that can protect you from the radiation, which you don't know has been neutralized. So top of round 4, Tally, go ahead and start us off. What do you do? There are 3 Aculians still standing.
I'm gonna go, well, there's one right next to my captain that I think I'm going to move up, and I'm going to try to hit.
Now, if you are able to move up to flanking, you could get a +2 if you have the movement for it.
Oh, let me see. Actually, I'm a blitz soldier. Of course,
Good.
I got the movement for it. Yeah, and in fact, I think I can go around too to avoid any attacks of opportunity or whatever.
No, you're good right there. No, you went into his threatened range and you stayed, so you're fine. And what?
Isn't it if you move out of any square that he threatens? But I can go. I can get around it. Basically, I could go through. I could go
Gotcha.
up here. Because they're all dead.
Yeah, you can trudge through the corpses of the Aculian undead. And typically when we're doing Theater of their Mind, I'm cool with just like hand-waving flanking, but since we're actually looking in real time, I'm going to kind of hold everyone to the rules a little bit more. So yeah, you flank around this Aculian who has Brasha literally up against a wall.
Alright, I'm gonna try to whack him with the
Right
fang
on.
blade. Vroom, 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 vroom. Which is not set to non-lethal
That's right.
right now. 12 plus 2 is 14 plus with a plus 12 is so 20. What is it? 24.
Yep.
26. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
assume hits. I'm gonna shower of blood. No, wait. There's no blood in these things. Shower of
Yeah.
viscera.
As I was
Yeah.
painting the picture of it last time, just the plates, the carapace just kind of crumbles underneath your blade. How much damage?
8 plus 13 is 21 points of damage.
Okay. Bloodied, quote unquote, in 1.
Ah,
That is
not dead.
you. Koof is up next, standing behind. He's got his spear and he's kind of at the ready, watching for anyone to jump up and attack him from where he's at. He's guarding now the Normians who tried to put up a valiant effort, but just short of being completely wiped out as a troop. They retreated, and now Koof is standing guard of them. Ludo aims his rifle over the dead bodies in front of him, over to the he can't get attack on the Taskmaster as he doesn't have his dark vision goggles because Occam is using them. So he's going to shoot at the closer one because he can see that better. But with his advanced rail cannon, he fires. Okay. Yeah, definitely hits. 11 points of damage. Solid hit to this one. Oh, actually, he brings this one down. He finishes off what you started, Tally. And just like his last bullet was like the remaining bit of sinew that was holding him together. The Normians are staying put.
By the way, Tally gives him a thumbs
Right
up.
on. He can't see it. Yeah.
Regardless, she still
Normians.
does.
Next up is the Aculean Taskmaster that's inside the power core. Now, as I said last time, sometimes these power cores can be the abode of a Hesper, a fae that you may encounter one day. So they're going to open the door, come around, and I'm not going to attack Occam's helpless form, nor do I want to have anyone play as him. So he is just, for our purposes, out of phase of reality, much like he is the rest of the time. Pew pew. That was a burn. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to step out, and looking at you, Tally, they're going to begin to cast a spell.
Oh boy.
They their hand comes up and a shimmering disc of force energy whirls, and they're going to hurl it at 5 of you.
Oh, I freaking hate this spell.
Did they not, please?
No, thank you.
Ranged. 26 hits.
That probably hits everyone
Yeah.
of us. Who,
Yep.
me, by the
So
way?
you take
Yeah, they'll hit
7.
me.
Brasha.
Yeah.
No, 26
hits.
that's not the roll to hit you. 18 to
Oh.
your EAC.
Not a chance, baby.
Okay, so it kind of ricochets off of your armor over
Yes.
to Fortinbras. That definitely hits. Oh wow, he took a good chunk of damage. Fortinbras. That's the first damage he's taken. So, and then 1, 2, 3, Ludo. Definitely hits. Oh. Ludo's looking rough. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to say they can't get Lemon, actually. So it just fizzles after it hits Ludo. Brasha, it is your turn.
Oh, the one next
Dead.
to me is still there.
Yep.
I thought he died. Oh, it died. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, whoops, that is still the brush. Okay. I'm going to make my way downtown.
As you start to step closer, Ludo shouts out as a free action, "I no longer detect any radiation. I think Occam was able to restore it."
Yay!
I've been like skirting the wall, and I call back like, "Oh, that's good to know now. Thank you. Then I will get a little bit more ink up close and personal. Isn't this cozy, gentlemen? Honestly, I don't even know why we're fighting." And a shot goes off.
Okay.
So my feint is oh, sorry. Does it I should have this memorized. That is dirty 20? Does that do it?
No.
Okay. How about yeah, I'll roll that. How about a 24?
That does. What
Awesome.
are you doing to get that reroll?
After I roll, if it I get to know if it passed or failed, and then I get to add my D6 or re-roll my D20.
Okay. I just want to make sure, like, it was voiced that it was an ability.
Yes. It's expertise.
Yep.
Die?
Skill. Yep.
Skill expertise. Yep. Lets me. Yeah. Skill expertise, and then it's my expertise talent. I'm not certain what it's called, but it's the expertise talent for bluff. Cool. So he is flat-footed. It's gonna be. Sorry, I didn't mark it. It's gonna be the one that's closer to the party. This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now let's see if I can hit with a single shot ever. Oh! Oh! It's a 16 EAC.
You're gonna be real upset. No, it's flat-footed. You got it.
Yeah.
If they weren't flat-footed, you would have missed.
Nicely done.
Woo! So for one of the first times ever, Brasha finally manages to hit with his beautiful baby.
Yes. Delicessere.
Yes. And that's gonna be 20
Holy
damage to this
shit.
thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, these ones haven't really been hit at all, so you still have a bit of a fight ahead of you.
I'm sorry, it should be 26. I forgot to update my weapon expertise. Or what is it?
Weapon specialization.
Weapon
Gotcha.
specialization.
Yeah, good hit. So, yeah, when you hit it, the acid from your D20 roll starts just eating away the carapace. And it is... That guy's dead. It's Fortinbras's turn. And Fortinbras... So many options. Technomancers have such fun spells. I am going to... have him do Caustic Conversion. So his little old western kind of revolver glows. The nanites around it kind of coalesce, and he flings them at it. And I need to do a ranged attack. Okay, ignore the damage. But a 30 will hit. As these nanites turn into acid once again, this thing is pelted with some acid damage. Another 10 points of damage. This thing doesn't have a voice or really even mentally reach out to any of you. You just see it kind of warble back in reaction to this acid eating away. The other Aculean, Taskmaster, is going to go up to Brasha and punch you. There's Stinger.
No! Leave my captain alone, damn it!
Yes, leave her captain alone, please.
Does your 19 hit your KAC?
Oh, shit.
No, sir.
I mean, oh, good. So it comes up, its stinger poised to strike you and pierce your beautiful purple coat, and it misses. And Lemon, bringing up the rear.
I will move to here. And guess I'll just do a telekinetic
Nice.
projectile.
And yeah, there's tons of rubble. Yep, all over
That's what I
here.
got.
You fling it with your mind powers. Go ahead and roll me that attack. Which one?
Yep.
The closer one, I imagine?
Yes. That's a 15 KAC. So I rolled a 9. Yep. That is my round.
Yep, just kind of bounces harmlessly off their undead body. Akim stands there, not trusting or liking any of this. And it's Tally's turn. Do you save your captain? Who's... I mean, they're both equally not in danger.
I seem like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. They're both. I could do you know what it says? I could do a charge and attack twice. That might be fun at -4.
Why wouldn't it be a -6?
Standard action.
Because the charge.
Wait. There's a standard charge attack. Wait, a charge standard action.
Yep.
Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. I need the onslaught ability. I
Ah.
don't quite have that yet.
That's a good ability.
I was
Yeah.
looking at that going. Wait. Yeah, once I get it. I'm trying to also turn. All right. You know, I'm gonna put I know it's not. I could go to a flanking spot, but I think I'm gonna pull up right there, so I'm actually within 10 feet of him.
Okay, so you're kind of transposing yourself,
but I'm not,
making yourself a target for
Yeah.
both of them at the same time to maybe get them away from your squishier party members.
So now the one next to Brasha, that's the one. That one looks. I would assume that one looks kind of rough.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
try to hit him. Come on. Wow, that's not a great roll, but let's see. I am a soldier, so I mean, I got a good hit.
Oh yeah.
20. 20 hits. Okay, cool. That was only a 7 on the die. Whoa, that wasn't a great roll. 17 points of damage. I know, it's like, that's a great roll, but
Oh,
I
that's
rolled
very
20.
good.
And then 17 points of damage. My other great roll.
Yeah, you're just
roll.
carving up this thing as parts of it just start flinging all over your fang blade with its kind of chainsaw blade to it. Just like, it is not a delicate weapon the way it kills things. So there are just pieces flying all over.
No.
Ludo can't do much, honestly, so he's going to step closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, this thing puts out light. 5, 10. Okay, so yeah, this thing puts out light. So it'll go right up next to you, Lemon, and it's going to fire their tactical railgun. Wow, 34 to hit. How am I rolling so good? Okay, yeah, they just have good hits. For 12 points of damage. They are what could be considered bloodied if they were capable of being so. This one is up. It's going to go over because Ludo heard it. This Aculian Taskmaster is going to step up and punch Ludo.
No!
With the stinger.
That probably does it too.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. 12 points of damage on Ludo. He is looking very rough. But because he got hit, he needs to do a fortitude save. Oh. Okay. That's a fail. So, Lemon, you're right next to him. Roll20 is being a little weird on that. So on a 14, you see on Ludo's face, he's a human. You're familiar with humans. You see angry boils start to sprout around his neck, and you see, like, kind of wiggling out of his neck skin, a second set of ears. Ludo,
that is a little.
yeah, Ludo
disconcerting.
cries out in pain, puts his hand to his neck as these wiggling ears pop up. He is going to, actually, you'll have to do checks to find out what. But he is in pain. He took a lot of damage. He is looking quite hurt. As it's Brosh's turn next.
Brasha is going to. Okay. This one that's right on me is still alive, right?
Mm-hmm. Undead, but yeah.
Kill it. Wow.
If Alchem was here, he'd correct me. So yeah, if you want to take a guarded step to avoid the AOO for firing point blank, you're gonna.
No, that's all right. I'm just going to look at it, and as a move action, I do the John Cena "You can't see me," wave in front of the face. I needed to make a wisdom saving throw.
We call them will saves in the Paizoverse, but okay.
All right, I can make that
29?
too then. 29 would pass, but I'm gonna spend a resolve point to just make it fail.
Son of a bitch. Okay, what's this ability?
It is not in the face. It has a -4 penalty to all attacks it makes against me until the end of my next turn.
Cool. So that was a move action. Then you burned a resolve. Is burning a resolve any sort of action, or do you still have a standard?
Nope. It's just once we hit 6th level, I can spend a resolve.
That's awesome. Okay, so yeah. So you're going to fire point blank? Okay. So the attack of opportunity goes off first. Just a 16 doesn't hit your EAC, so never mind.
Then I use my clever attack, my sneaky little attack. Pew pew! That's where's my sheet? Oh fuck, I moved it up here. That's a 22.
Hits.
Perfect. That's for the bluff.
Hold up. 15 plus 1.5 CR.
Yep.
That's a fail.
Okay, then I'm gonna spend a resolve point for my clever feint to make it pass anyway.
Right on. How many? Cool. Now that you keep chipping away at those resolve points.
Yeah, it'll be easier to kill you in the end. I can hear the logic right there in the GM's voice.
It me, a GM. So that's a 16 to hit flat-footed?
Yes, exactly on the EAC.
And 14 damage.
God damn it. Yeah.
You can't see me.
It saw you doing your John Cena bit. Then when it tried to swing at you, it somehow there was a spark of decency within its undead mind, and it doesn't hit you. And it's pondering what the fuck is a John Cena as your acid gun melts this thing and it falls apart at your feet. You bastard. Okay. It's
so
dead.
It's dead.
Destroyed.
It's destroyed.
It's dead.
Yep.
Oh, true. It was dead. Destroyed is a better term for it.
Oh, I was taught it because I kept saying dead. And Sean doesn't ever let me get away with anything. Hi, Sean. Hope you're listening to this and you're well. So next up is Fortinbras. He's going to walk up and rocket punch this Aculean for its crimes against its companion. $15. Not gonna hit. Unaffected. Aculean Taskmaster's dead. Undead. Destroyed. Etc. Occam can't do anything. Tally, it's your turn.
Wait. What about Lemon?
Sorry, I went a little hasty. Lemon. Yeah.
I think you went by.
There's so many not
Lemon.
participants.
Lemon will 5 foot guarded step behind Ludo, and he will cast a level 2 Mystic Cure for a total of 24 points back.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
Okay.
Ludo's gonna feel like $1 million
basically
bucks.
touching Ludo in the back as he's facing off at this against this creature. And then holy fire just engulfs over him. Non-harmful.
Yeah. You see him like kind of perk up a bit. You still see this holy fire just lights up around him, and you see those disgusting mutated ears sticking out. And very good. Damn, 2nd level. Very good. Do you want to do a medicine check to observe his condition?
Sure. Yes. I'm assuming it's a disease, so it would have to be treated by medicine since I cannot mystically cure that current. No, very good. 30.
Oh yeah. These ears are a cause of massive amounts of radiation being pumped into his body via the physical attack of the Aculian has given him vulnerability to sonic damage, but a +4 bonus to hearing-based perception checks. So, take the good, you take the bad. There you have Tally's turn.
Ooh. It's probably pretty good for him considering he's blind.
But no, Ludo's not. Well, he can't see in the dark. But yeah. Gustavo is the blind one. Yeah.
Oh, Ludo's not. No, it's Gustavo, yeah. That's my bad.
I know I could lunge, but screw that. I'm gonna get within 5 feet. And by the way, coordinated shot, folks. Everyone gets a +1 to hit him if you're at range. So people may want to back up and try shooting him. Or I guess he got in their grill and not the other way around. Alright, so I'm gonna try to hit him. That is if he's still alive after I get done with him.
Still undead.
Unfortunately, that was a move, so I can't, take 2 hits. That's what is that, 21? That is a, 21.
Oh, that hits? Oh, yeah. Oh,
I assume it's...
EAC,
come
KC
on.
are 18 and 19, respectively.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that's 20 points of damage.
Wow. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, you saw off one of its arms, as its facing doesn't really matter in this instance, but I'll have you come up behind and just saw off one of its gangly arms. Koof's turn, not going to do anything. Ludo is going to guard its step, and as he does, he's going to look back at you. Lemmy's going to give you a pained but respectful smile as thanks as he lines up his shot. Seriously, great. How close to max was that for your? I can't remember. Second level.
Oh, I got a little bit. Basically, I think max for me would be 29.
Oh, okay, so close, but not quite. Okay, yeah. So he does that, and he lines up his rifle. He gets a bonus to hit thanks to Tally's coordinated shot. And just pumps him with a big, hefty bullet of 12 points of damage, but they are still standing. They are now up. The Aculian Taskmaster, the only one remaining, turns around and is going to hit you twice, Tally.
He can try.
He can try.
He probably will succeed. They get pretty good to hit.
I'm going to roll both attacks here.
Oh no! I see a green. Wow, I see a green. That's a nat 20, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that nat 20 is definitely going to hit. So that'd be a 24 and a 15. So only one's going to hit, but that one...
15 misses is a crit. So it might as well be like having hit twice.
Oh, perfect. This one is called Disarming Shot. Crit effect.
Oh no!
Attempt a free disarm combat maneuver against the target at the same attack bonus regardless of range. That's a plus 12 to this.
Oh shit.
23. Is that your KAC plus 8? No, it's not.
No, it's not. My KAC plus 8 is 30.
So you don't have to worry about that. You do have to worry about the double damage you're about to take. Oh, did it for me. 24 points of damage.
Ouch. Okay, I'm still not in hit points, but that took it down a lot.
Give me that fortitude save as you feel radiation just pumping into your purple flesh.
Oh, goody. Yeah. Oh boy, I knew it was like, great, I'm gonna get some mutated horrible thing from this. Fortitude save. At least fortitude save is my good one. Ooh, that's not great.
A fail.
14? Ah! Not surprised when I rolled a 7 on the die.
I got an 18. Oof. Tally, all around the wound, you start like just like your skin starts to swell and weeping sores start coming up all over your flesh around the area. You are going to take a -2 penalty to charisma-based skill checks.
Is that on the poison?
No,
charisma
not any sort of poison. This is just the radiation because you're covered in weeping sores. The charisma negative is like you have leprosy and people don't want to be near you.
All right, so what is it? It's a -2 to charisma
based
checks.
Yes.
Charisma based checks. I might as well do that as an ability penalty.
Sure.
I'll figure it out. Either that, I'll just remember it.
That's a possibility.
Or try to.
Brasha, it's your turn. Your right hand lady suddenly looks like a leper.
He's not that close to her. He's 15 feet away.
I thought you meant close to her, as in I could take her.
Well, I didn't know you care.
Oh. No, I'm probably not exactly focusing on her. I'm assuming she didn't get hit.
Wow, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, no, that's really cool. Sadly, you're gonna find out that's not true.
So I back away for. Actually, I'm gonna back up towards the power core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here.
Okay.
And say, "You're doing a great job, Dally. Keep it up, okay?"
Ow!
Do a slightly better job. You've got this.
That's fine. She knows that you're. Okay. This is her job, so.
Yeah, it's your job to get hit.
Yep.
That was a 2 on the die for a bluff check. Sure. So I'm just gonna re-roll it because I know it's gonna fail. And that's an 18 on the die, which is a little bit better. So that's a 32.
They are flat-footed to everyone until the end of your next turn.
Huzzah! Okay, make sure to focus on that one. The only one left, I think. Pop, pop. Done this a nat 20 hit?
Yes. Hits.
Yes!
What critical effect does your gun have?
Corrode
okay.
D6.
Go ahead and roll all of that.
Okie dokie. Wow, I don't get a crit effect, I guess.
So your crit effect was normal damage, and they're going to take half damage each round for 1d4 additional rounds. They don't have an additional d4 rounds in them. You are about to turn this thing into bug soup.
Delicious. Plus soup. That is 12, so 24 damage plus 4 corrode damage.
I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of this French dish. Bouillabaisse?
No, that's all right. Bouillabaisse is how you pronounce it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. Awesome. You reduce this thing down into a steaming puddle of bug parts with just a slight kick of radiation. And you're out of combat.
Bam.
Ludo drops his gun and he puts his hands to his ears, the new ones, and he's grimacing and rubbing them. You're out of combat, so what's everyone's reaction?
I think I did mine already. Where the hell did I get hit? Where is all this nastiness
they kind of
happening?
clocked you in the shoulder, so it's kind of going up and down your arm, your left arm, and up your neck, just under your chin, so it's definitely visible. Yeah.
Oh, goody. I actually taken kind of. If she's wearing, I assume if she's wearing some sort of a shirt or something. I'm definitely looking, going, what the fuck?
Brasha will.
Can anybody do anything about this?
Brasha will run up and start inspecting the damage that he just did to this taskmaster and be like, "Holy hell! Did you guys see that?" And he kisses his gun and then sees Tally as he does so and goes, "What the fuck happened to you? That wasn't from the gun, was it? Because if so, I need to mark down that it can do that."
No, you didn't do it. you'd feel bad if you did it, but no, it was from it. It got a shot. I couldn't defend it.
Oh.
I'm not a god. I can't, I'm good, but I'm not perfect.
Lemon will start gathering up those that have any weird conditions, aka that were hit and failed the saving throw. And start inspecting them. Obviously, he understands it's something to do with the radiation. And probably get them ready to begin treatment, but is still concerned about the area in general.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and give me a medicine check as you look these over. As I also look up how to get rid of these things.
That'll be a 21.
Okay. 21, yeah, you're a seasoned explorer. You know the dangers of radiation in space. As a healer, you recognize it as well. You know what's really, really shitty? And on my part, I don't see how to get rid of it. It's not permanent, of course. I just don't quite see the rules.
Well, so is it treated as a disease?
It doesn't really say.
Just pop a couple of radicals.
Okay, yeah. Yep. As we all listen to the ink spots and just forget about it. So,
well, let me ask, are there any more saves after this?
It doesn't say. So what I'm going to say is they're going to require some medical treatment that you're not able to provide for them right now.
I can look up, we always check the archives, and that's for radiation poisoning.
Go for it.
All right, I guess.
And so yeah, I'll just we'll address that. For now, you're kind of stuck with this until like I'm looking at it, like I had everything all situated last session. I thought you guys were going to just kick ass all the way through it. So I had all my tabs that had everything. Okay, not gonna dwell on it right now. Just for now, until you find something. You're out of combat. Things have gotten quiet. The cloud, the group of Normians comes up and they kind of swarm around you, Lemon. And in your head, they're whispering their gratitude for your attempts at saving them. There's only a couple in this troop left, but they will make it. Those that are around will survive.
Do you all right? So I found it. Are we gonna? Because radiation, as terms of radiation sickness, by the way, is a constitution track poison. I understand why it's also a corrosive base for me. That makes sense.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't just radiation sickness. This was a specific ability that I'm playing with.
Well, if it makes any difference, radiation is a poison effect. So, I don't know if you want to consider it that.
Carol, the issue with that is that indicates that there'd be more saves. The effect that he's talking about doesn't indicate there are any more saves.
I mean, maybe there isn't. Maybe it's just you gotta heal the damage.
Yeah, the damage you can heal, but the effects are going to require some additional healing that you're not going to be able to do down here in some caves. How about that?
Are you considering this a poison effect?
I'm not really, because like it wasn't just like you were exposed to radiation. This was a specific thing that I'm lifting from another thing where they have radiation, but it doesn't say anything about it being a sickness or anything. So this is just a mutative effect.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's why I'm kind of playing around with some things. Once you get to any civilized area, they'll be able to patch you up, and I'll do a little more research as far as like homebrew alternatives and expansions or errata on this. Just the Hespers just have this ability. It doesn't say in the Hesper stat block that once you heal it, it goes away. So for our purposes, I'm going to have some lasting effects come from a battle. Cool? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So Ludo, like you're not in pain. Well, you're pained, but you're not like you're not going to take consistent damage. You just have these effects on you for now. But in this room, amongst the bodies, Power Core sits there gleaming, perfectly healed up with Occam's chronokinetic magics.
I go investigate the power core. I want to see if it's gonna need any additional work.
Yeah, give me engineering.
I suppose I'm allowed to do that. Engineering.
It's now the third version of that word.
19, 29, 34.
Yes, 34. It is in pristine condition. Even the dings that were on it from its transportation from the terraforming crew's starship all the way down here have been healed as Occam's thorough job of chronokinetic healing. His he does way more damage. He heals way more damage than he can put out. So we got 2 healers in the group. It's in pristine condition. Little dirty because the gross undead bug that was inside it, but no, it's optimal. Around there are the large kind of big ass heavy duty cables laying around. Okay, hold on. I just read it. Sorry. I forgot I didn't read one sentence. These will fade in 24 hours. the mutations. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at it like yeah, like I'm reading it and I'm looking at all of it, but there's like one sentence in the middle. A random mutation that persists for 24 hours. And Lemon, with your experience and your medicine checks, you can give them the prognosis that this isn't a permanent deformation. But if only.
It looks like these effects will be temporary only. The radiation that's infecting you will feed itself off, half-lifing inside of you, and the effects will fade away.
Okay, that's good to know.
You'll be as pretty as you once were before, and you'll not have elf ears coming out of your neck.
What? I got elf ears coming out of my neck?
No, I say that to Ludo as I'm looking at him.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He grimaces. His hurt. I feel like his would hurt way more than just some boils and shit. Having organs show up as you say that to him, he kind of winces like, "Yeah, could you just keep it down, just a tick?" And he's just gonna kind of go up to Occam, take his dark vision goggles back, and walk with Fort and Brass back into the caves as you all reconvene here. Brasha, this power core is in pristine condition. There are cables all around, and you looking around, you can see where they kind of had them feeding into a hole in the ceiling, and you know that from your engineering on the other end that these holes will lead up to the weather changing device.
Well, good news. It looks like this will all be set to go. I mean, we could power it up now even, but
is there a reason why we'd want to wait? I want
Probably to make sure that we can actually take off. We don't know what condition the ship is in at this point anyways.
Oh, Karina's there. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, remember Karina's been flying around.
The other problem is we do have survivors that will need to leave this planet. Looking at, all the non-Aculians. Currently, they have no ship.
Well, yeah, they're coming with us. Isn't the gaggle of the Aculians coming as well?
Do we have enough room for everybody?
Well, I mean, sure, why not?
We do have a large cargo area, right?
Yeah.
Well,
You all have been sleeping on the dirt for 4 days.
It's going to be a slumber party in the cargo bay.
Yeah, this is mostly me. This is mostly, I would assume, up to the GM because I don't know what the size and capacity of the ship
Oh
can
yeah,
actually
if you
handle.
take shifts, letting some sleep in the crew quarters, which aren't luxurious because Eric said they weren't. There's plenty of.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, weren't they literally just cubby holes?
Pretty much. But they've got mattresses.
Because Brasha sucks at actually providing for his crew.
Oh.
You're the one that signed up. So.
Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him?
The fool follows him. Yeah, amen.
Even the Starfinders have better standards.
Incorrect.
I'm fine with these standards.
Clearly they don't, as I am one.
Also, you know that the
I'd almost like the sense mode of that.
No, I guess, he really is one, isn't he?
Legally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I question it.
You can question it, but if you sense motive, you can roll 35 and you know he's telling the truth.
We'll have to go look up his current status, watch it be like excommunicated.
Nah.
that would be very fun for you to do. So, but Lemon,
no.
and all of you do know that left behind in the terraforming forward camp, they have all the bedding they left behind, so they could take it with them as well.
Hey, actually, I have a question, Rasha. Aren't we supposed to prove that this thing works? So don't we have to fire it up? Even for a few minutes to prove it works, and then we can stop it for a time so we can leave? And then they can fire it up?
Technically. Really, I just said I wanted to check the power cord to make sure it would work. I don't think we need to fire it up, but we can. Doesn't matter to me. It's going to work either way, so...
The queen may want proof.
Yes.
And you know what? If we prove it to her, she's got no reason to keep us here. I still don't trust that she's just gonna let us walk out. She may. I don't know.
You literally have been told that she will, but that's fair.
Yeah, I know.
And you also know through Brasha's previous engineering checks that it'll take time for this to, even when powered on, it'll take time for it to cycle up to full effect. So you could, presumably, and I made this point across a couple episodes ago, that once fired up and if it runs, you'll have plenty of time to vacate the caves, pack up, and head out on your starship before the storms above get any worse.
Yeah, that is what we should do. Fire it up and get the fuck out.
Alright, you guys go tell everyone who's leaving that we're going to be heading out soon, and I'll get this going.
Me and all my scariness. Oh, I must be a sight.
You know what? Maybe it's good. It makes you look even more menacing.
Yeah, that's probably true. But hey, you know what? I've got scars. I mean, what's another? Hopefully, this won't stay like this, totally like this. But you know, another little scar, a few scars would be kind of cool. All right, let's go. Let's go start telling everybody. So I'll start heading out.
Lemon?
Now that I know that everyone will be okay, I will look at the remaining Dediculians that are, in not a puddle of acid, and just take a look at them, see how long they've probably been here, and what type of weapons they're using.
Sure.
And such.
I guess give me a perception check. Just looking around, spending your time looking over their bodies.
The 9s are coming up a lot today. So that'll be a 25.
The only weapons they possess were their physical weapons. They didn't have any ranged weapons besides their magic. And they were hitting you with spikes on their arms, which you see are mutations themselves. You see that they've been here as long as the cave-in, so less than a month. Then with all the information you've been given over the last couple days, this was ground zero of the seismic activity. And these were the first to die in the cave-ins, and the cracked power core mutated their bodies with radiation, resurrecting them as a form of undead. That's why they were also kind of suffused with that greenish. I've been picturing this as like a greenish power core because green or blue. They kind of had that light within them, kind of like going down the cracks of their carapaces.
Lord Lemon will go to each one after his assessment and do a quick prayer to ease their spirits for moving on into the next plane of existence, wherever their souls are going.
Very good. Yeah, you spend some time doing this. Everyone else has basically left. I think even Occam, Occam, anxious to get the hell out of here. And last time Brasha and Occam were kind of chatting, they didn't get along so hot. I believe Occam even raised his voice at Brasha, telling him to shut the fuck up. He is going to... that's true.
Oh, that's every day.
He kind of vamooses as well, so yeah, you just have a quiet moment in this cave. After a while, some Normians kind of show up, and they transmit inquisitiveness to you, and you get the idea that they want to dispose of the bodies.
Well, I said, as far as I know, I left, so...
I didn't know if Lemon was going to have a reaction to that. So, okay, yeah.
No,
that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I would just advise them to be careful about any lingering radiation and acid.
They are very careful as they use their geomancy to open up the ground underneath and start to push down, and you see this room is they're just burying them here, but you see them like using geomancy to push them down deep into the crust below. Brasha, your pal Grab4 shows up.
Hello, Grab4. How are you doing? How have you been? Little baby, precious child. Okay. I need you to... never mind. They've already taken care of it. What do you need, small baby boy? Small, beautiful child.
Grab4 goes over to the cable and points up, and then you see the little tiny fist glow as it lifts up a platform of dirt, and it takes it up to the hole, and he's waving it down at you, and he just scampers up through the hole with the cable.
Wow, they grow up so fast. Already climbing cables like a champ.
Gone for a bit, you see him disappear with the cable. You see the cable all around you, and in the cavern off to the side from everything, that's where this long ass cable was coiled up. It starts feeding up into the ceiling, into the hole, going, and you kind of have a quiet moment as even Lemon has departed. The bodies have been cleared. It's quiet here.
Note to self: investigate radioactive damage to physical bodies.
Minutes pass, and eventually from another hole in the wall opens up, and Grab4 bounds out and transmitting telepathically victory, success.
Did you hook it all up? Is it all coiled in? Am I good to hit the power button, Grab4?
Nodding emphatically at you.
All right. But if this doesn't work, I'm blaming you. And I throw the switch.
Wow.
You throw the switch, and the power core kind of like flares up a bit more as juice is being distributed from it into the cable. I'm not gonna have it so corny that you see it going up the cable, but after a moment kind of like the pitch of this power core kind of winds up like you hear on a starship's power core, and it reaches kind of a crescendo, and then it just kind of stabilizes. but you're way down in the caverns. You're going to have to go up to the machine to inspect it any further.
I'll look at the cables and say, yep, okay. See, now, Crabford, this is a learning moment. If you had fucked up, this would have exploded and we'd both be dead. So good job, little guy. I rub his head and say, why don't you take me to the hive mother, quick?
A moment of tension transmitted to you telepathically, and then excitement for another task as he scampers ahead of you. You climb up to the hive ship, and I want to zip over to Tally and Lemon. What are you guys doing? Minutes have passed. Let's call it 30 minutes since the battle. What are you doing? Where are you going? Are you so anxious that you are going up to the hive mother as well? Going back up to the colony ship?
I am going back up to the colony area. Or Lemon is, I should say. And he will actually begin telling people that they should make ready to leave soon. That the power core has been fixed per Brasha's statement. So Lemon does give he basically tells them it should be fixed. Brasha says it should be fixed. Hopefully he's right.
I think the first, just going in my mind over people where they're located in this area, Ludo and Fortinbras, kind of, you've all kind of went up together more or less, and they're also spreading the word, so they're starting to pack up. Dap and Dusty immediately stop digging, and they go back to the little cavern where you've all been sleeping the last couple days. They pack what little supplies they had, and they immediately go straight to that water entrance that where the bodies are that are supposed to be going up to the surface. They're those people, like lunch is next at school, and the class before is kind of winding down. They are at the door waiting for that bell, and the two of you go up to the cavern. You guys didn't bring a whole lot down with you. Akim is brooding at the cave entrance. What was that, Tally?
I said no. I imagine it just, I don't have that much with me. Just the stuff I carry.
Okay, so you get up there, and Kodai is constantly seeing to his eggs, seeing to the little clutch of eggs there in the cavern, turning them, doting caregiver that he is, and he sees the pair of you. Ah, we're finished. You've had it out. You look rough.
Don't remind me.
Oh.
It'll go away.
Apologies.
I'm not to worry. It's okay. Yes, we are, and we're here to say if you want to come, you can come. I have a feeling you're not going to come, though. Are you?
No, actually. I guess Sig has some loose lips on him. I'm
No, not at all. I can guess.
I've lived a life. I've had a full life out there. I've seen more than I care to talk about. I was a seasoned explorer such as yourselves. I killed some shit, nearly been killed, had love, lost friends, and I think this is another chapter in my life. These are kin, however distant, and I've kind of grown attached to these things, and he pats the shell of the egg. But before you go, you can, I don't intend to use it. I have no need for credits of selling it, so I bequeath upon you this. And he scurries over to his mess of a corner that he's been occupying, and he pulls out a metal disc.
What is it?
You don't recognize a null space chamber when you see one, miss? Are you just getting started? This is a magic item. You carry items in it. And I've collected a few things over the years, decades, and maybe you all can get some use out of them.
How do you get the things out of it? I don't know. I'm not that magically
okay.
inclined.
I guess to identify it, Lemon, or if you have,
Yeah, I'll hand it to Lemon.
Yeah, you can easily find me. So Lemon will come over and take a look at it. That's gonna be total of 36.
Okay. DJ, do you want to inform the party and the audience what a null space chamber is?
I actually do not know offhand.
Holy shit.
I have not heard of this item.
Bunch of fake
Yeah,
Starfinder
it's not
geeks
something
here.
we've come across. I haven't sat and read the book, every book cover to cover.
You're fine. A null space chamber is the Starfinder equivalent to a bag of holding.
Okay, that makes sense.
I kind of figured as much.
All right.
So I guess I'll pull up the actual item so I can sound like I know what I'm talking about. Nope, not null space tumor. That's what Ludo has. A null space chamber is a circular device, often described to be designed to be strapped to an arm or a backpack. When you press a button on the side, a device creates a circular extra-dimensional shift or a rift in a pocket space, the size of which is determined by the null space chamber's model. You close it by pressing the button again, causing the entrance to the space to disappear. Anything stored within that space remains inside. The null space chamber can only be opened and closed from the outside. The only air within the pocket space is that which enters it when you open it. The device doesn't accumulate bulk even as it fills up, so think of it like a Diablo inventory. Each null space chamber is associated with its own extra-dimensional space, so you can't like leap into one and hack into another sort of thing. Mark 1 is a level 5 item. You can store up to 100 bulk, a 9-foot cube. It can hold enough air for 1 medium creature or 2 small creatures for up to 2 days. A readout on the side of this disc automatically catalogs all the items within it, and as he hands it to you, you see that it already has some items in it. And I guess I'll read those off. So inside there is... Oh, some of this I was working on. Yeah, 3 empathic depiction figurines, a celestial stole, a pair of dark vision goggles, a dragon glaive.
Ooh, that sounds pretty.
I think that's it. I was kind of playing with what to include here. And there is a data pad. It says personal log, data log. Belonging to a Dr. Kezkodai. And he hands it to you, and he smiles at you all. I hope these serve you well. I know it saved me a real pain in the ass having to haul everything by myself. But these will serve you well.
Thank you very much. This is most generous of you.
Yes, you sure you don't want to keep that data pad?
No, it may be interesting reading, but I had to experience it. I had to live it. It was a hard won and lessons hard learned. I have no desire to go back over it. I had a lot of time on my hands, and I just want to spread the good word. Just trust each other. You know, some of my tales, I had some less than savory traveling companions, and you lot, don't really mesh well. A lot of personalities going on, and it's fun to watch, but just lean on each other, you know?
Well, I tried to watch out for all of them, so, you know, it takes time. We're fairly new to each other.
And,
but I like them all.
Well, that's good. That's good. Good luck out there, and if you ever get the chance to come back, maybe tell me some of your tales, and we can swap stories. I'm very curious to see what happens with all of this. I know there was a lot of debate. I'm just old sawbones looking to retire. You all have good lives.
You too.
Lemon will bow and shake hands. Be well.
And promptly turns around, starts fidgeting with the eggs again. And you can head up to the colony ship, or you can go to the cavern and wait for everything.
I want to go to the queen, especially if I see Brasha headed there too.
Okay, Lemon?
Yes, Lemon will go and join.
Gotcha. So yeah, as you exit there, you get out of the colony area. This place is not complicated direction-wise. You get up to the ship, and you walk past the chamber of the weather-altering machine, and there you see Brasha.
Stop in. Telly will definitely stop in.
Brasha, when you came in here, everything has lit up. Everything looks good. Your engineering checks are too big. I need to look at my DCs and adjust accordingly. And it's powered up. It's working. You don't see any like readouts or anything. This thing doesn't really work that way. But looking at it with your expert knowledge of the device itself, you are confident it is already exciting water molecules in the upper atmosphere as you stand there triumphant.
Yeah, I will. When I poke my nose in, I will actually go, Brasha, it's on? Is it on?
Oh, it's on. I told you it would work. Fuck. Okay, sorry.
What?
Your boils. Stay in the doorway for now.
What?
Fucking hell.
Sorry.
Give me a freaking scarf. That'll hide them.
Well, speaking
Am
of...
I really that hideous? God.
Tally, the Celestial stole.
Yeah. Oh.
That is a scarf.
Oh, that is true. I will actually take that and put it on.
Okay, so when you do, it's a cursed item.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
I didn't think so. I know I've actually heard of this.
Yeah, Celestial Stole is a magic item. A long, thin scarf, usually marked with alternating patterns of light and dark shape. While wearing it, you gain Cold Resist 5 or Fire Resist 5. You can alter the energy type once per day per 8 hours. If you have Cold or Fire resistance, increase the resistance by 5.
Actually, that'd be pretty cool because I already do have... Yeah, I have both those actually, so... For now, I mean, we have not decided on who is getting this, but I'm using it to hide my friggin... that wound.
Sure.
Because it is ugly. So is that better?
A bit. It's less startling. Less optically abrasive.
Wow.
As it were.
You know, these are the risks of putting myself in the line of fire.
Mm-hmm.
To protect you all.
Yes. And you did a very good job.
Good.
But I don't want you pussing
God.
on the machine.
I'm not gonna puss on the machine. Jeez,
well,
man.
Don't. Because, you know, if you do, right, grab 4, what happens? That's right, the machine blows up and we all die. That's how it works, sorry. He's learning. He's still new, but he'll get there.
Are we taking him with us?
If he wants to come. I think all of the Aculians and the Normians and the Queen, if she wants to, are going to come if they want to. If, you know, I don't care.
Bradford, do you want to come with us? I actually will ask him.
Yeah. Grabfor walks over to you. Does it like a horrified reaction to your face because he's mimicking Brasha.
Such a dick.
He's a precocious child.
Thanks a lot, guys. You know, I
told you he's learning.
Yeah, he's learning to be a dick, apparently.
Yeah, he goes up to you.
He's learning.
He goes up to you, and you see him slam his hands down at his sides as a spike of earth lifts him up to your eye level, and he goes up and he leans his forehead against yours.
And
in your head, you get the excitement, adventure.
I'm guessing that means he wants to come.
Absolutely.
Oh, you do want to come with us?
Then he'll
that's so wonderful.
drop the platform and he'll scamper back over to the machine. If you guys want to take Rab4 with you, I've been kind of playing with stat blocks, what this is going to be. He will be a geomancer. He will not be a heavily armed combatant, really, probably. But if you want to have a little...
That's even if we let him get into combat. I mean...
Yeah, we can discuss what kind of plans you have for him, but as a fun little NPC companion, why the hell not? You can head out of here. Brasha, you are 100% confident in yourself, as always. And this thing is up and running.
Well, let's go talk to the Hive Mother, or the Queen, or the Lady of the Hill, and let's get the hell out of here, because we don't have a ton of time, so, pick up the pace a bit. Knees to chest, please, Crabford. Knees to chest.
They kind of imitate that. You know what? I just realized what I've been playing him off of without realizing it. Gregory the Cricket. For Dragon Ball fans out there. Anyone?
Oh, I thought you meant,
I would assume Lemon knows that reference.
Actually, I do not.
I do. Okay. I do. I was just thinking, when you said Gregory the Cricket, I was thinking of, the Pinocchio Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket.
Okay.
Jiminy Cricket,
No, definitely not Jiminy.
And I was like, really? He doesn't strike me as
not a Jiminy. No, I'll post a picture, and a little fun for Sean if he looks at the chat later. He's one of the little aliens on King Kai's planet.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't realize until like just now when he did the head thing with.
I didn't know what his name was.
Yeah, I know stupid stuff. So you.
Damn it, Gregory!
You.
Shut up, Gregory!
You head out of here, up into the Hive Mother's chamber. There, Gustavo is smiling like a fox in the hen house, and walks with you into the Hive Mother's chambers. She floating in her dais, flanked by 2 Aculian warriors. In your head, you hear her beaming, just like her mental voice is just one of excited pleasantness, and you've all returned. You've done such good work. I heard of the fight down below, and the bodies have been disposed of properly. I regret that there was nothing we could do for them. They will be remembered always as heroes to our people. Nameless heroes as they are. And I'm told many of your expedition have already gathered up items. You are ready to go.
Yes, I believe so. It seems that I'm assuming you can get in contact with pretty much all of your people.
We are connected.
Great. Any of them that want to come with us out off of this planet, they should get moving now. Someone should probably go. We'll send Akum with them. That way Karina will know that she's not under attack or something. And I think we'll be heading out shortly. If you could let everyone, Gustavo, I guess you could too, since you're here, all of your people that are going to be coming back with us, get them ready.
Yes, everyone is already on way. Kodai has elected to remain behind to oversee the next clutch, the next generation of the Aculian people. I will be going with you, Dap, Dusty, Fortinbras. Dap, Dusty, Fortinbras. I think that's everyone. Boy, it'd be real awkward.
Ludo?
Ludo, yes. Ooh, forgot about the human. Well, he's kind of half-elven now. That was bad. They are all ready. We are prepared to head out. We just wanted to say our farewells and accept our promised payment.
That is true. We were promised payment for this.
The Aculian warriors step forward, and they pull out from behind, like their backs, big satchels that are kind of clinking around, and they hand them to you. Tally.
Okay.
Inside, you see with your dark vision, shimmering jewels. Dozens of them.
Wow. I'm gonna reach in and pull out one.
And it crumbles to dust, and it was all a trap. I'm kidding. That wasn't even that good.
What?
And it's not a trap.
And everyone out there listening is like,
initiative!
we knew it.
No, it's a solid ass gemstone. You've been adventuring a while
nice.
too, so I imagine you've run into your fair. It's not a spell gem. These are just mundane, fine gems that will fetch a pretty credit in any market. Useless down here. You see that some of them are a little dusty and dirty from having been attached to her throne, which now, if you were to look at it, see that it is very much not at all a gleaming, bejeweled, hovering dais, but rather a pretty mundane and kind of drab looking with all the jewelry popped off of it like a fucking apple tree. But yeah, you have two satchels. They're not big satchels, but just filled with gems. And in your head, once again, the Hive Mother, I thank you all for everything you have done, and reiterate my heartfelt apologies for how we started our arrangement. I have learned much and will continue to do so. As agreed, any who wish to come with you are free to. In such a time that I feel we are ready, I will open up communications to you from Kodai. Akim told me, your Akim told me that his drift beacon was capable of contact. He will be able to make that contact once our numbers have returned to a healthy operation, and my envoys are sent out to meet with the civilizations you all represent. We can reconvene and discuss further options.
Well, first of all, water under the bridge about the whole, how we met thing, honestly, wasn't a huge deal. It's not like you tried to kill us like some people who are immediately forgiven.
Hey.
And what? I wasn't talking about you.
He wasn't trying to kill us. Remember, they weren't trying to kill us. They were trying to kidnap us. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. But thank you for the reward. And not for that is, thank you for also not forcing us to do slave labor. That wouldn't have ended great for anyone here. Because grab for what happens to machines when they get fucked up. That's right, they explode and everyone dies. But that won't be happening.
That is me laughing, not Tally.
Lemon will kind of stop. I was like, we would like to thank you for taking in all the considerations that we have proposed, and we look forward to the day when your people and the rest of the galaxy can be as one, and you can enjoy the culture out there, and we can learn from the culture that you have.
Those that I send with you will have repositories of our story that I shared with you. I hope that through your technologies you could recreate that to share at a large level so others can know of the sacrifices we made in order to survive the swarm threat.
Don't worry. If the technology doesn't exist yet, I'll make sure it happens.
I have no doubt of your ability after seeing what you did to my machine.
Russia blushes. Oh.
And with that, I bid you farewell, safe travels, and until we meet again. And she kind of like, reverse.
All right, squad, let's get the fuck out of here, yeah?
Lemon will bow respectfully back to the queen.
Her dais kind of reverses away as like a gesture that she's dismissing you. So yeah, you can head back down.
As to leave, I'll just call back. I'm glad I was wrong. And thank you. But next time, if you need help, just ask.
Okay. The first part, at the first part, you said you saw an approximation of an Aculean smile on her face, but it kind of thinned as you kept talking, and she bowed her head in respectful admonishment.
Well, if she can tell, I mean, I'm not making it real. I'm not making it. I'm not really hiding or anything, but I'm not mad or anything. She could tell. There's joy in her voice.
Lemon will just put his hand on Tally's shoulder to shh.
Okay, and
no, I think she should just ask us next time, and then we'll help her.
Rasha puts his hand on his other shoulder and then goes, God, gross. Sorry, Grab4, come here. He wipes his hand off on Grab4.
Actually, it probably also fucking hurts when he does that. Ow, hey!
Sorry, I forgot. The stole. No. That's why you should have some of it showing so we can properly shun you. I mean, distance ourselves.
You're gonna shun me?
Until you get better, and then it's fine. We might even be able to fix you up on the ship.
Lemon just pokes Brasa. Shh.
I just start walking away, ahead of everybody so they don't have to look at me.
Oh my god, I did not expect this.
I think that went splendidly.
As you exit the ship, colony ship, back down through the common area, back to the pooled entrance, you see Occam has already went on ahead. The pile of bodies that Lemon, Tally, and the Normians brought up have vanished as well. They conceivably been taken up. The crew of the Kezor 4 have finished assembling and ready to head out. Tally, Lemon, Brasha, Grab4, Sig, Koof, Fortinbras, Ludo, Dap, Dusty, and Gustavo, flanked by a pair of Aculean warriors. You enter the water. You swim for a good long while. Eventually, you find a newer path built in to the ground from before. It's not the same path you took, Tally, when you went on your patrol. This is going to be a bit of a shortcut and a steady incline up. And you swim, and Life Bubble is still in effect. But you swim for hours, and you all surface. And when you surface, you actually surface on the surface of this planet, because these people used their geomancy to make a pond that took them directly to the outside of the camp of the terraforming crew.
Nice.
Surfacing, getting out. You see that Occam is waving up to the sky, like that matters. And above, you see the bizarre encounter, all majestic, phallic, but with a cat face on it, swoop around you. It's a brisk, windy day, as always, on this planet. The clouds above are starting to swell all around you. The blue light of the sun at the distance, casting that like ever so bit of a blue tint to everything. which here in Colorado we had a pretty fun thunderstorm, and there was like a really cool shade of blue that my shitty phone wouldn't have picked up the proper picture of, but it was just like this hue all around you of this like soft blue as your ship lands and the cargo bay opens and you are all free to board.
That is a sight for sore eyes for sure.
Yes, it does. It definitely makes the eyes sore.
You don't have to get on it if you don't want.
Oh my god! No, I go running onto it because I've never been so fucking happy to see it.
Walk on with my hands tucked into my sleeves in front of me.
The Aculian warriors go over, and you see them just start, and the crew of the Keyzor, they start ransacking the different compartments. The bedding is all taken up. You see that big sections of it, the sample room, there's the room with all the samples in it. It's already been, you see the drag marks as it's been dragged and lifted onto the Bizarre Encounter. The crew of the Keyzor kind of go through and just tear apart the rest of it of anything they might need. This takes about half an hour, so this gives you all plenty of time to get back onto your ship. Tally Lemon, you did yours. Grab 4 is right at the heels of Brasha. Brasha, what's your reunion with your starship like?
I think Brasha kind of walks on a little confidently, just like, yep, everything went as planned. And he's gonna start calling out, Karina, are you there? I need to ask you to do something for me, please.
Karina steps out, her the kind of android body with 4 arms walks up to you, and she's smiling, and she greets you with a firm handshake. Yes, Brasha, what can I do for you?
Well, don't tell Akim because he's going to get mad for no reason. But if you can, I need you to get me measurements for Akim's legs. Hip to ankle preferably, but maybe while he's sleeping or something. It's not a big deal, just, something. Don't worry about it.
She cocks an eyebrow at you. She holds up her hand, and she kind of like flings her fingers at you, and on your comm gauntlet, you have it. It's a simple matter of record. I have measurements of all of you already scanned in.
That's weird, but okay.
For crafting purposes, Brasha.
Like I said, a bit weird. You don't make things. I make things.
I am capable of making just as much as you are, Brasha.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to.
And who is this little fella?
Oh, this is our new best friend. Treat him very well. Much better than Sig or Gabo. He is guest number 1. This is Grab 4. He is a baby boy. I don't know. Grab 4, how old are you? Like 300 or something? Doesn't matter. I'm going to teach him how to make things.
Splendid. I'm so glad you're back. Now, if you don't mind, I have 4 days of syncing with the shard on Akim's helmet to do. The ship is primed. It is ready to launch whenever you are. And she just walks away.
Wow.
Well, that was weird. Come on, Grab 4, into the laboratory. Let's go.
Okay.
Lemon will busy himself with helping everyone on board and getting situated.
Sure. Yeah, it's a bit of a montage at this point. Like, end of Star Trek 4 when, they've saved the world and the whales are no longer going to be extinct and everyone's just kind of like clapping each other on the arm, excited to get the hell out of the Golden Gate Bay. Just montage, load up. Everyone's very excited to get out. Akim is in his ship. I feel like he probably gets in his own ship and flies up into space. And listeners, if I have to do a retcon later, I apologize, but I feel like I know Occam, and he just wants to get the fuck off this planet. So Occam isn't really there to help, but Karina definitely is. As about an hour, maybe 2 passes, as everything is loaded in a nice little roughshod encampment made of all the cushions, blankets, clothes from the ship are kind of splayed out in the cargo bay. Dap and Dusty.
To be honest, most likely we would have to have Occam take a ship out because we'll need the room.
Good point. Very good point. So yeah, they do that, and I just remembered about the children. So Dap and Dusty, they're busying themselves, and you hear just screams of childish laughter as 3 tiny-ass Isoki pitter-patter across the cargo deck to their parents, and just a real loving embrace happens with the whole family. The Chim, Ka, and Surprise tackle their parents. Chim, the eldest, goes and hugs them, and you see just tears from all of them until Chim peels herself away and says, "Ew, you two stink. You need to shower." And just a real laughing moment as they realize how fucking disgusting they are from the weeks of dirt, the water of the trek back, and the exertion of hauling all that stuff back onto the ship. Most of you, unless Lemon says otherwise with his magic, are all pretty disgusting, honestly.
Lemon is kept clean this whole time.
Of course he has.
But he's not spending his whole time cleaning everybody.
Fair. Okay. So, go ahead, Tally.
I'm gonna hide somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm gonna go hide.
Aww.
Because no one really wants to look at me anyways. So
how long did it last again?
24 hours.
It's lasting for a day, and we're not a day out. So I hide.
Okay. Maybe you'll hide on the bridge because Occam launched. Karina's busy helping things. So if you want to go to the bridge and fire things up.
I guess if no one else is there, that's good.
I feel like...
and yeah, I mean, I would love to take a bath, but...
You're a soldier. Yeah.
I got a job to freaking do, I guess.
You, the ship's already running, so it takes no time at all to lift up. You see on the ship's sensors, like, it's kind of tracking the progress of this roiling storm, and it's gonna be a little difficult, but you're a seasoned pilot, so give me a piloting check. While everyone's taking care of what you do, you have lifted off, and you're headed for a gap in the storm front roiling above.
Oh, I missed the higher level version of this character.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I really do, because I was at 15.
15 total?
A great roll. Yeah,
Okay.
that was not a good roll.
No, that's fine. The shields are at full, so you take a beating. Like it's a choppy, but you're off the ground. You're not underground. And over the next hour, you lift up. You dodge these storm clouds, the lightning bolts, and you leave the orbit, or you go into orbit of this planet, and Karina walks in and comes up to you, puts her hand on you. You did very good, Tally. I struggled these last few days keeping moving. These storms are no joke, and I'm not the pilot Occam claims I am.
That's fine. You did fine. I mean, that was a tough circumstance. You did great. You kept the ship safe.
Now, I believe...
That's all we needed.
I appreciate that. And I believe I have turned off the hot water for the next few moments and have cleared everyone out if you'd like to sneak in and get yourself cleaned.
Yeah, that'll help, that's for sure, but it won't totally help.
And
but I guess that will go away. I'm like, when I'm standing talking, I've got my hand over my neck, you know.
Okay, yeah, she cocks her head at you, tilts her head. I have finished uploading all the shard data from Occam's helmet. There's nothing wrong with your wounds. They will pass with time. The boys are just boys. Not that that's any excuse for them. That was a little bit of Don.
It's fine. I realize what it looks like, and it doesn't look good. They're entitled to their opinion. I just am gonna try to be scarce until it goes away.
Very well. I will pilot us.
But thank you so much.
Yes, and thank you. And she relieves you. She'll sit in the pilot seat and she'll start, astrogating, start firing things up. And I'm about to close this off. So if there's anything you'd all like to do or say before you enter the drift and get the fuck away from this planet, now would be the time.
Well, I guess I can close out the session with Tally practically jumping or swan diving into the flippin' tub.
Okay.
I don't think there's a tub. This is a starship.
There could be a.
Whatever.
It's a small
Actually,
Brasha, would there be a tub?
Actually, it's a refresher.
Yeah, it's a refresher. It can be whatever we want. But Brasha, since this is your ship,
I was gonna say he doesn't use it, right? He just licks himself.
No.
Still no.
Still no.
What do we got? Do we have a bed?
It's Brasha's ship. I don't know what you guys have.
It's shower stalls, like a
Starship Troopers.
Like a locker room.
I was gonna say more like a gym.
Okay.
Where it's like 3x3 foot rooms with the shower heads.
Nice.
Alright, that's fine.
My tongues come out and lick you.
Oh.
You can modify your shower head however you want, bud.
Oh.
It could just look like a tongue and be a normal shower.
I don't like that's worse. Somehow just looking like it is worse. So no. For the last time, there'll be more, I'm sure, when Sean gets back. Brasha bathes like a human, standing up or sitting down, with water and soap.
I know, we all thought that they hated water too, but nope, that makes sense.
It's not a racial trait.
No, I just said, fine, it'll be me running to that freaking shower because I know I need it.
Okay.
Swan dives into the shower.
Yeah, swan dive into the shower.
Okay, that's gonna be a D6.
At least
plus...
I'll feel partially, back to myself after this. And maybe a little bit better looking after I clean up.
Yes. I regret the leprosy that spawned all these jokes. I'm sorry, Tally.
That is fine. I'm used. Characters have to deal with shit all the time, and I tend to actually enjoy that sort of thing.
So yeah, Tally has sprinted, getting the muck out of her hooves.
Ugh.
Yeah. Lemon and Brasha.
So gross.
Lemon is probably more of a montage of him just getting everyone settled, serving out food.
Oh shit! Yeah, you probably real busy in the galley, huh?
Yes.
Real food.
He is very busy dealing with a lot of stuff currently. Basically helping everyone get situated and finding spots, spaces, probably moving a lot of of Brasha's equipment and gear.
Better not be.
Out of the way. With the superhuman bug strength creatures that are here.
Yep.
Because they all can lift 10 times their weight.
That's true. They are their stat block has them with a +4 to strength. I'll have to look. I don't have their stat block. Oh yeah, I do. I just fought with a bunch of them. Their stat block is a +4 to strength. That was right.
But him generally seeming pleased and happy, even with all the busy work that he's doing.
Is he smiling?
Yes.
Very good. Yeah. So yeah, you are keeping busy, and the line just of people that want real food that's not derived from a serpent or a mushroom is long. So you spend a good long while as the ship is zooming away from the planet, doling out real food. And I'm not gonna do the hand crank random food bullshit. This is a nice moment, or supposed to be. Brasha, go ahead and bring it home.
All right. So Brasha is going to be spending just a little bit of time kind of showing Grab4 around the mechanics office, the engineering office.
Tech workshop?
Tech workshop, yeah. Kind of getting him familiar with all of my tools and how I set things up,
okay.
Which he's not going to understand because it's complete nonsense, his organizational system. But and then I think he gives Grab4 a little task for a bit while he starts drawing up designs for Secret Occam Project number 1.
Only one?
And what?
Was it only number 1 that you're up to?
For Occam, yeah, I think so.
I thought you were gonna.
And then.
Go ahead. No,
Sorry.
I was gonna say like I thought you'd say like 7, and I'm like, what are the other 6? And then you just give me a shitty grin.
No, I mean, I've got a bunch of things in the works, but
Nice.
this is the first one for Occam.
Okay.
And then eventually he'll come out. He and Grab4 will probably walk to the bridge, maybe grab some food out of the synthesizer quick, and go, Tally?
Is she still in the shower, or is she hiding?
She can be
up at
wherever
the
you want her
bridge?
to be.
How long has it been?
However long you want it to be. It's entirely up to you. Like this isn't the end of the chapter or the season or whatever, but like this is supposed to be a nice moment. So wherever you want her to be.
Well, no, I just said. I mean, has enough time because either she's still in the shower because she's taking a long shower, or she's at the bridge, kind of hiding from everybody.
I'm thinking it would be like just before we jump into hyperspace. So it.
Okay, fine. I will take my shower, come out. I'll be at the bridge. I'll take over for Karina. And, you can find her there. So you go running around. Where do I
probably
hear
go
you?
to the bridge first.
Okay.
So, Tally.
What? What?
Oh.
And I'm like, I practically hide behind. Please hide. I put my hands over it, okay?
So that you don't have to constantly be hiding yourself, I had Grab4 make you his first creation, a nice little wound covering for you. Look, isn't that nice? Go on and show her, Grab4. And Grab4 totters forward with what appears to be like a pillowcase with holes cut out for eyes. Like, there you go. I mean,
it's not my face, you twip.
No, well, it's like all over your neck and shoulders.
It's my neck and shoulders. I don't need a mask.
It doesn't scratch. Well, it's not a mask. It's like a nice face cover. It's his first time. Don't be mean to him.
I'm not gonna be mean to him. This was. I'm pretty sure you put him up to this.
I gave him basic designs, and he followed them as best as he could.
I mean, do you really think I'm that hideous?
It's not about what I think, Tally.
Yes, it is about what you think.
Oh, well.
Isn't it always? You're the captain.
Yes, but most of the people just ignore what I say anyway. Have you met Occam?
It's true.
Yeah, well, maybe he does, but I don't.
Well.
You're my captain. You're the one in charge. I listen.
And that's why I don't want you having to run and hide every time.
It'll be gone by morning. You don't need to be up here to look at me. Just go do whatever makes you happy.
Lots of things make me happy. For instance, this. And teaching Grab4.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's great. I'm glad he came along.
She loves it, Grab4. Good job, buddy.
Here, give me that.
Grab4 runs it over to you.
I'm not gonna put it over my. However, I might take and make some adjustments so it becomes more like just a ring around my neck, rather than a full-fledged mask. I don't need to hide my face.
Yeah.
Rather than a children's ghost costume.
Yeah, I typed in pillow cover eye hole, and I got some very disturbing things, and I regret that. So okay, yeah, that was almost a nice moment.
What? Am I? I'm pretty sure I know where you're going with very disturbing things there. What? I was thinking, I wasn't even thinking like, I was thinking like it was some multicolored, pillowcase or something, there'd be nothing plain on this ship. Everything's colorful and beautiful. Except for this ship.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
It's a good one.
Tally is happy there, so she believe me, she was never so happy to see this ship as she's seen anything in her life. So, but she takes it because she said she'll take it and she'll put it on at least for a couple minutes to make Grab 4 happy.
And Grab 4 does like clap his little hands together, and at that moment, you power off the engines, engage the drift drive. The bizarre encounter latches. The bizarre encounter next to the Skull and Toad ship phase out of the material plane and rematerialize in the drift plane, and we will see how long it takes for you guys to get to where you're going next time on Hex Grid Heroes.
On Hex Grid Heroes! Woo! We did it, team.
Woot.
Cool. Well, that was a nice moment. Broken up by Brasha being Brasha. And that's the end of this episode. Stay tuned right now for a word from our friends at the Emergency Power Podcast, another homebrew Starfinder pod that I think everyone listening to us will greatly enjoy.
The signal is clearing up. Just reach your arm up a little higher.
This is very uncomfortable.
I advise haste. My analysis indicates that pawns can only hold that position for...
Perfect. Don't move. Cat, activate emergency power.
Ow.
Emergency Power Network online. You may begin the broadcast.
To all sentient life forms receiving this transmission, we are trapped on an unknown planet. Our ship is damaged. We've been attacked by space goblins and an unknown militia, and the indigenous flora appears to be hostile. Requesting immediate assistance. We will be broadcasting our signal every other Saturday. You can find it at emergencypowernetwork.com, on Twitter at emergencypwrpod, and also on YouTube. End transmission.